See what I'm talking about, guys? It's this Facebook, boy. It's big control, y'all. So this information that I know the information I'm giving is off the chain because, they're going to stop me like that. They tried to stop me. So I'm going to do the inviting again, and I'm going to start right where I left off at. Um, it's crucial, man. That's why we gotta get this information, man. They trying to stop every avenue for us getting good information out. Information that's gonna really change your life. That's how you know that this information is real. Because the systems are trying to stop us from giving the information out. It's crazy. So I have to do all this inviting again, and I'm gonna start right back over. And guess what? I'm gonna keep going because they don't want us to get this information out to the people. That's why we have our own offices. That's why we have our own control. But we still have to rely on these systems because um, it's the only way we can get the information out. So I'm gonna try to do it a little bit faster than I did last time due to time. But I want you guys to know that this stuff is real. It's real. There are real systems out there that want to stop us from getting information out to the people. Because if we did get this information out to the people, then guess what? It would really change a lot of lives. And people life wouldn't be the way it is right now. They won't be hurting. That's why they want to stop us. So, hey, just bear with me. Please just bear with me. Because this presentation is a good presentation. I got some really good information that you need to know. Okay? You need to know this information now, ladies and gentlemen. So please share this with everybody. Let's make this thing go viral. This whole week, I got some really good information for you. Tomorrow's going to be exciting too. I'm going to reveal the workshop at the end of this workshop, which we are almost through it. But we was in a good conversation about the different types of investments and things that you can do. We're going to start right where we left off at. So just bear with us. I hope everybody is having a great day, man. So many people are going through right now. It's just ridiculous. And, it just sometimes you got to go through the things that you're going through to get for the things that's inside you to come out, you know. So sometimes it's a good thing for you to go through, but you shouldn't be going through all the time, though. You know what I'm saying? I was in a conversation with one of my relatives, and they was telling me about an individual that said, "Hey, the reason why that they're negative is because when they try to do it the good way, and every time they try to do it the good way, you know, um, something bad always happens." And I want to encourage whoever that person is, or whoever may be feeling that way, when you go to do good, it just seems like um, bad stuff always happens. Well, the scripture tells us all the time, when you go to do good, evil is always present. So you have to understand that when you go to do something right, you're going to have some evil that's in the way that's going to try to stop you and beguile you. And that's good because that's going to strengthen you to continue to go. Because the scripture tells us to be instant in season and out of season. So sometimes our out of seasons when we don't feel like it, or when we've been hit down so much that we just get burnt out. Well, you can't be burnt out because the scripture tells us when you done all that you can, still stand there for. So you have to stand. You got to continue to fight. You got to continue to press on. You can't give up, because of some opposition. Why would we give the opposition the power? You know what I'm saying? Why would we give the opposition the power? We don't want to give the opposition the power. We want to overtake what comes our way. So that's what this thing is all about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. It's about fighting. It's about winning. It's about not giving up. Always pushing forward. We got to be like we got to understand the Sankofa, our Sankofa proverbs, and that's our African proverbs. The Sankofa bird represents us always moving forward, looking behind us, just glancing behind us to learn from our past, but always pressing forward and also leaving behind the nuggets for the next generation. We have to move forward. We have to understand. We have to learn from our failures, learn from our mistakes, learn from our disappointments, our letdowns. Learn from those things. We can't give up so easy. We can't be wimpy. We have to be strong, freaking warriors. You know what I'm saying? I'm a warrior. I'm a last day warrior. I don't mind a good fight. I've been fighting all my life. And I like fighting, actually. Physically, I like fighting, It's very rewarding when you understand how to overtake your opponent. And you feel really good. And my opponent right now is poverty. Not that I'm in poverty, but I want to destroy poverty in as many lives as I can. And by educating people, teaching people, showing people information that has changed my life can also change others' lives. That is one of my strategies. Just one. I have many more strategies that I'm not going to talk about, but education is key. This is real. This is, it's not a fake thing. So for those, I hope you guys come back that was on before, because we had a little technical error where Facebook cut me off because we was giving out some good information, some life-changing information, and they did not want that information out. And it's okay, because we're going to keep going. But anywho, I'm glad that everybody is getting ready for the holiday seasons. But again, I tell you, really understand the holiday season that you're celebrating, and understand that a lot of these holiday seasons are pagan holidays, not to be damper or put you down or, oh man, you're not fun. I still do celebrations, but I celebrate the right type of celebrations, things that give honor to God and honor to people, because the Bible do say give honor where honor is due. And that's a part of our culture, to give honor where honor is due. So I want to encourage everybody to just understand what season that you understand what you celebrate, okay? Understand what you're celebrating. Because you don't want to be celebrating a pagan god that causes other things to happen in your life that's not good. Because it can really happen like that. I'm almost finished. And I thank y'all so much for coming back, whoever came back. The ones that couldn't come back, I understand. This is the time that you're making your money. So that's good. Thank God that this is a recording, and you can always go back to it. But this is going to be a long series. Not a long series, but it's going to be a really good series. Because after this series, you'll know enough information to change your life, to start on the right track with investments, to start a business if you want to start a business, to join our movement. Um, that's the whole goal. I want to convince you and encourage you to join our movement, because the more people that we have join our movement, thank you so much for coming back. I apologize. I don't know what's going on with this thingamajig that just happened, but we're gonna start right where we. Okay, so 401ks is it's just not a good investment strategy. You want to go with a better investment strategy. So the Break the Cycle campaign will change America's future. We're going to change America's future because of the information that we have. We're going to be opening up an incubator real soon. We're looking at this building. We're going to be getting grants because we are a 501c8 organization. We're establishing a 501c8. The proper paperwork is going through right now. But we're going to be getting a grant, and we're going to also be raising capital through membership to open up this incubator facility so that we can help families, really help the community really come out of the lack that they're in, and help them get an understanding on building their businesses, things of that nature. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so life-changing events. Let's look at it. Let's look at the baby boomers, okay? And we're also going to look at the millennials. So let's start with the baby boomers first. Okay. So are you guys facing this? Paying taxes. The baby boomers are paying taxes. They're paying too much taxes. Okay, you're getting older, but taxes are getting older too. Your money not getting older though, but taxes are getting older. So paying taxes is one thing that a lot of our baby boomers are going through. Retirement, they're trying to think about retirement, but some of them can't retire. I remember going to the store this morning. I seen an older guy. He was still working. He was sweeping the floor of Walmart. It was sad. He looked at me, and I looked at him. And I was like, God dang, I feel bad for him. I got information that could change his life. So they want to retire, but they can't because they're not making enough money. They waited on the doggone what you call it? They retirement that Social Security, and it wasn't enough. Okay, they didn't plan for the future. Loss of loved ones, guys. I just lost my auntie, and it was a sad situation. She was 50 years old. 50-something years old, just lost her. So that's a big devastate. It was a big devastate on the family because things weren't together. Things was not together, and we all have to bear that burden. All right. Health conditions changes. Some of our families. I remember this morning I saw a gentleman. He when we first got here, we were all walking to the bus stop, and this gentleman. He looked a little bit younger, but now he's older. He's still walking to the bus stop. We're not walking to the bus stop. We actually have cars now, but he is still walking to the bus stop. And I saw him trying to look at his cell phone. He's having a hard time seeing. So his health condition is changing. His life is changing, and nothing has really changed in his life because he's continuing to do the same old stuff. So it's a really sad situation. Becoming a grandparent. A lot of us are becoming grandparents, and those children that we've raised are now wanting us to raise their children. Thank God that my children has no children, and that they have a bright future ahead of them, and they're doing some great things. So that's one of the things. Now let's look at the millenniums. Getting married is really exciting, man. The millenniums, they're starting their life. They want to get married, but I remember when I was a millennium, and I'm still a millennium, but I remember when I got married, I wasn't ready. I was still in high school. I didn't know anything about marriage. I knew how to treat a woman. I knew how to take care of a woman. I knew how to, but I didn't know how to plan for a family. So that's a big step. They want to do that though. They want to get married. But if you come to our presentation tomorrow, we're going to talk about. This is one of the things we're going to talk about. Okay, and I don't want you to miss. It's going to be awesome. So buying a home. A lot of millennials, they want to buy a home. They want to feel like they've accomplished something in society. That's one of the things, to buy a home, get a good job, go to college, get a good job, buy a home. The American dream, climb the corporate ladder. They paint that picture, but the corporate ladder, they don't care about you. They do all kinds of shady stuff in our companies to try to discredit us, to try to stop us from getting unemployment if they fire us. I mean, it's crazy what these jobs do these days. They don't really care about you. So getting a home is kind of scary when you don't have residual income coming in. Paying off school debt. This is crazy. You know, my child is getting ready for college, but she's going to be good because she's not going to be in debt when she come out of college. She's going to have a choice whether she wants to pursue her career or be in the family business. So she's going to be good. But most families don't have that option because they have not established a business for the family. So they don't have that option. So paying off debts is going to be, they're going to start their life married, got a house, and got debt. That is just a bad combination. But that's what's happening. They're having children, A lot of our millennials, they just buck wild with it, They're doing it. They want to have sex. They want to, experience everything. They just want to do everything. And then out comes a baby. This is real talk, ladies and gentlemen. And, a child is responsibility. I got 4 children, one getting ready for college. So that's money out of my pocket. Matter of fact, I would just received a email, a phone call 2 nights ago about a boost, about a national finance, a national some national thing for their band that they're doing, and they're asking for money, and $100 per head. So I'm coming out my pocket, $280 for my children to go to this national thing in Atlanta. So guys, this is real. This is not fake. This is not fake. So children, children are a great responsibility. It's one of the best responsibilities when you have everything together, which we're going to talk about that tomorrow as well. It's going to be awesome. Keeping up with social media. People want to show their best pictures, their best life. They want to fake it till they make it. Guys, we're going to show you how to make it, man. That's why I don't do no faking stuff till I make it on social media. That's just where I'm at in life, and I love where I'm at in life. And I'd like for you to see the progress, on my social media. Getting what? Yeah, getting finances in order. That's that's a crucial thing for our youth because they don't understand, they don't know. So that's why we're here. So if you have some teenagers that need some help, send them our way. We're gonna help them get themselves in order. Okay? And this is just recognizing our teammates. Some of the people that we started with, some people that's no longer with us for reasons of their own, because this is not cut out for everybody. Everybody's excited about it, and then you got people that just go to ways. There's some people that I've encouraged and I've talked to and gave them some pointers. They're doing some great things on this slide. They're doing great things. We got some of ours that receive some rewards. We got others that receive rewards too. And so these are just some of our members. This is not even a pinch of our members. It's just some. Okay? So for those of you that don't know, our headquarters in Savannah, Georgia. That is our address, 714 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. You have to call and schedule for an appointment. You can't just show up. because we're meeting so many people and we campaign to end financial poverty. It takes time from us. Okay? So schedule an appointment. Call me. My number is right here, 912-659-7676. Join the campaign. Go here, watch our movie. Um, we established in 2009. That's when I first lost everything, and that's where the Brickside campaign was born. So that's our information. Join, look at our site, get on our mailing list so you'll know what's going on, keep you informed, so we can give you a call and schedule something with you. But you know, I thank you for coming out to. I thank you for being here. You know, because you don't have to be here. You have to come back either. So I thank you for being here. Our next presentation is called The Whole Man and Woman. You don't want to miss this, okay? This is our next workshop. It's happening tomorrow. I don't have a time for it. Just look out for it. You'll get a notification. Hit the notification button. If there's a notification button, hit the notification button so you'll know that I'm getting ready to do a live, because this is going to be our next topic. We're going to be talking about the whole man and the whole woman. You know, you see the guy, he's GQ fashion. You see the young lady, she's a very beautiful black woman, black queen. And we got our black king over here. You know what I'm saying? It's important for us to be whole. You know, what can make us whole? What should we come out of our parents' home with? How should we start our life? You know, we're going to be talking about that. What makes a whole man and a whole woman? Because we got a lot of half people come together to become one. And when you have and that person's half, you just got to have lifestyle. So, and I know this to be true because, you know, when I first married my first wife, because I've been married twice, when I married my first wife, she didn't have anything and I didn't have anything. All we had was love. And we had a child between us. And, you know, we lasted for about 10 years. And then after 10 years, 4 children later, you know, she wanted to call it quits, not me. I'm going to put that on the record. I did not want to leave my first wife. I was in love with my first wife. She wanted to leave me because she thought, you know, the grass was getting on the other side. And it wasn't. And now she's paying for it. This happens when you're not whole, you know? And both her and I was not whole. So over the years, I've developed and learned some things that will make a man whole and that will make a woman whole. And when both are whole and they come together, it creates something that's dynamite. So I want to share that with you tomorrow. I want you to come to the workshop when we announce it, and it's going to be amazing. So you don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. I thank you for coming out to the presentation. Sorry we had that technical difficulties earlier, but it's all good. I'm glad you're back. This is financial educator, national financial educator, Marquis Jackson. I am the founder of the Break the Cycle campaign here in Savannah, Georgia. We're campaigning to end financial poverty. We thank you so much for being with us today, and you have a great day. Shalom.